John Lynch is so like his main job is doing exactly what he did yesterday, which is deal with the media. So he comes out and they say, "Why isn't Kyle Shanahan at the combine?" And he says, "Well, he's doing some scheme work." And it's like, scheme work? That sounds an awful lot to me like teaching the other coaches what the hell is going on. There's been tremendous coaching turnover this offseason. The offensive coordinator is gone. Bobby Turner is gone for at least a year. Multiple offensive line coaches are gone. Your tight end coach is gone. You have a new wide receivers coach. No
quarterback coach.
Right. None of the coaches know the scheme. Like he's got to teach those guys. Does he? Like, I'm amazed at the amount of coaching turnover we are seeing in one offseason for the 49ers.
You know, it's hard to remember that the Niners were 3-5 and Kyle's seat was getting a little warm because they went on that great run. But I still think that there may have been consequences for that. And I think it's interesting that like the defense is good. The defense has been good for 3 years. The offense has been sort of like puzzlingly underwhelming in Kyle Shanahan's tenure. And he's an offensive guy. You could put it all on Jimmy Garoppolo, but I think maybe the deal is that he needs to kind of overhaul this offense and go a totally different direction, bring in new coaches, bring in a new quarterback. And I think it's cool. I think it's cool. You need to bring in coaches who really believe in Trey Lance. And I don't know that Mike McDaniel did or Rich Gangarello did. I don't know that they did.
Yeah, that to me is what it is. I mean, Kyle's flat said he doesn't necessarily know how to counter with a running quarterback. He doesn't know how the defense would counter him. So I feel like he wants offensive turnover because he needs to bring in guys that do know running quarterbacks better, like Anthony Lynn was the first signing. I think that signifies that it's definitely Trey Lance next year, and all the other stuff is just BS speculation that it's going to be Trey Lance's stuff. But I'm going to take this in a different spot because I want to get this in before you run out of time.
Mm-hmm.
You said something, this is a while back, so you're going to have to bear with me because there's some statistics coming before I get to it.
I know I'm fucked already. I already know. Damn, freezing cold take. Here we go.
So you said you would take Fred Warner in 2020 over Patrick Willis. So I got some stats for you.
I said that shit.
Through 4 years, Warner has 25 pass deflections.
I can't believe I said that.
Willis had 28. You said you would because he's a smarter.
I'm so ashamed.
Middle linebacker. And you said
I was
Bowman.
prisoner of the moment. I take it back.
Said Bowman and Willis were just athletes. Whereas
I didn't say that shit. Hold on.
So smart.
Hold on, Levin.
I actually just watched it to make sure.
This is erroneous. Erroneous. I never said this. No.
I just watched your, that YouTube channel you're talking about.
Yeah. I never said that shit about
you said that they were more athletic, but Warner is smarter, and so you think you would take him now. So you're going to take that back. So I don't have to go through all these statistics where Willis literally beats him in every single thing.
Wrong. Sorry I ever said that shit. Damn.
Okay. No. Your answer, I didn't have to ask the question then.
I was wrong.
That's what I was going to say. Like, Willis to me is like, yeah, he only played 9 years and didn't play much in the 9th year.
Like
to me, his 8 seasons, if you take Willis's 8 seasons, it's as good as any middle linebacker's 8 seasons in NFL history.
I agree, Levin. I'm so sorry for offending you. You're right.
We have all this stuff going on, and Levin's going back to some.
I didn't forget, Grant. Hey, fair enough. I'm my bad.
Now, come on, Rob. You've done a podcast with me. I've talked about if we ever get Grant on this show, I'm going to come at him with some of his old takes.
Look,
crazy because I would really consider Patrick Willis as probably the best player I've ever covered. So I don't know how I said some stupid shit like that.
Damn. Here's the frustrating thing, though. Like, I try and come out with strong opinions. I look at a situation, I analyze a situation, I say what I think. I know I'm not going to be wrong or not going to be right some of the time.
I know you're not going to be right.
That's inevitable.
Life. Yeah.
But like, I'm not trying to be right every time. I'm just trying to analyze the situation and say what I think. And if I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong and we move on. Like, what is wrong with that?
You know, Rob, you and I are really similar. We like to spark interesting discussions. And sometimes you do that with an opinion, gets people talking. Me and you are the same way. And it's not about being right. It's about the whole discussion, learning from it. Because we're smart people who are curious. And some people, football fans, just aren't like that, man. They're just like, I don't want to think. Stop making me think, Rob. Why are you making me think? I just want to know that everything the Niners are doing is right and smart and the right move.
So, Grant, can I get your seal of approval on this? Because you heard Rob call me a wet blanket. I want to start calling him Baby Cohn.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
How dare you?
How dare you? Although if he calls you
People-
wet blanket, I guess anything's fair game.